KBOB, Black on Black Community Radio 89.9 on your FM dial.
I found love on a two-way street and lost it on a lonely highway. Whatever you want, whatever you need, anything you want done, baby, I'll do it naturally. 'Cause every woman, it's all in me. Right now, and I'm amazing. I can cast a spell, see that you can tell. Makes a special groove with fire inside of you. Anytime you feel danger up there, then instantly I will appear. Oh, I'm every woman. It's all in you. Anything you want done, baby, do it naturally. I can set your needs like rain unto the seas. I can make the rain songs right now. Everyone on major say. Ain't bragging, 'cause I'm the one. Just ask me, it shall be done. No matter to compare, I'm
Welcome back to the Real Life, Real Talk radio show, where we are sharing relevant information to help women win in life. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Thursday, and welcome to another installment of Real Life, Real Talk radio show, the show where we share relevant information, content, and conversation to help women win in life. I'm your host, Prima Donna Braddock.
And I am Jennifer Brown.
Yes, and we, as always, have great conversation today. And if you're just tuning in, you're tuning in to KBOB 89.9 FM for the Real Life Real Talk show for women. And so what is the trending news today, Jennifer, here in Tulsa, the home of the Black Wall Street?
So we are getting geared up for the centennial celebration here in Tulsa. As you all know, the world is about to come here to Tulsa as we celebrate the 100 years of the race massacre that happened here in Tulsa. And we have quite a few things that's going on within the city. There's a list of events. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make them to all, but I'm going to try. But one of the things that we have coming up right now is going to be the Black Wall Street Legacy Festival, which is going to be on May the 28th through May the 30th. You can go to Black Wall Street LegacyFest.com for all of the lineups of the events that's happening. I know one of the events that I will be at, it's going to be on Saturday because PJ Morton is going to be in town. So I'm excited about that.
Who's PJ Morton?
What?
I'm sorry.
What?
God, even my production assistant looked at me. Who is that? Who is he? Well, maybe I'm not the only person who doesn't know.
Oh my gosh. So he's a musical artist. I can't even talk, y'all. He's a musical artist. He's also the son of Bishop Paul S. Morton. You know, I know you know who that is.
Who?
Paul S. Morton.
In Louisiana?
Yes.
Okay, I know who he is.
Okay, so that's his son. Mm-hmm. And he has a lot of great, like, love relationship songs that are out.
His son is going to be here when?
He's going to be here on Saturday, May 29th. And he's the headliner, the Saturday headliner, which the show starts at 8:45. So
where is it going to be held?
It's going to be downtown. It doesn't have a location.
It doesn't have a location. Do you have another one of those sheets? You just have one.
It doesn't have a location. But it's going to be downtown. So you can go to, tell them the email, the website that you can go to.
www.blackwallstreetlegacyfest.com.
Yes. So check it out. We have if you want to go through it, since you're looking at it, go through all the people that are here.
So we'll have on Friday Majesty Pearson, Does it show where it's going to be held? I know it's hosted by one of our own here, Ramal Brown. And so it doesn't say, it just say that, I don't know whereabout she's going to be performing, but then at 5 o'clock, you have the Distinct Sound, 6 p.m., Just Faye, 7 p.m., Tulsa Gospel Hour hosted by OK Jazz Hall inductee, Reverend Joey Crutcher and friends. 8:30, John P. Key, he's old school. And the New Life, I remember they used to have the New Life Community Center, but I don't know if they don't do that. I guess it's the New Life. They're going to be performing at 8:30. This is on Friday, May 28th. Read the rest.
Yeah. So, yeah, we have quite a few things. And then there is going to be on May 29th, the Black Wall Street Carpet Gala. Now, that is going to be held at the Mayo Hotel, which is at 115 North 5th Street. That is going to be going on the 29th. And I believe cocktail hour starts at 5 p.m. So, yeah. So go to Black Wall Street LegacyFest.com to find out all of the great things that are happening. It's quite a few things. We definitely can't list them all here, but it's going to be a lot of cool celebrities in town, different events for local talent, and we have celebrities that's coming in, like you said, John P. Key, and John Legend is going to be here. Yeah. So,
and did you know that as we're speaking of gospel legends, Donnie McClurkin is going to be here at the Gathering Place this weekend. Did you know that?
yes, he is. I did know.
Are you going to be there? Because you're a social butterfly, unlike me. Are you going to be there? I'm surprised if you're not.
I will be there.
Oh yes, you're going to be there.
Yeah, I will be there.
Oh, guess what? I'm going to be there too.
What? Where are you going to be? Sitting in the back across the street by the river? So for those that don't know, she does not like a crowd. Like I feel like it's too many people in the studio right now. She cannot do crowds, and
I'm what you call an extra intro. Like if I have to be out, I will be out. But if I don't, my first choice would be at home and sitting on my brand new couch now and just like reading a book or writing or watching a nice movie. That's just like my day. Like that's just the highlight of my day. Bustling and walking through the crowd, it's just brings anxieties. I mean, truth be told, I've been enjoying the time that we haven't been going to church, just watching it online. It's like, woo, I can enjoy this.
yes.
Because this crowds, it's a lot. But I'm going to be out there, and I know it's probably interesting for those who know that I'm from the Bay Area and there's a lot of people there. And even then, I wasn't always out. I will be out if something I enjoy like this. I enjoy Donnie McClurkin, and I think I told you before that we would have jazz festivals in Oakland. Well, no, it's actually in San Jose, but the South Bay, and I love going there. And then we have festival at the lake. It's called Lake Merritt. And I enjoy going to that. It's just, I guess I have to pump myself up to that. But to just be going, it's just a lot for me.
Yeah.
It's just too much. Yes, but I'm going to be there. I am going to be there. And another highlight that's going to come this way on the 27th is Stacey Abrams.
Yes.
She's coming. My sorority sister, Nika, will be interviewing her. Fulton Street Coffee. It's
Fulton Street Books.
Books, yeah, Fulton Street Books. Books and coffee, though. I think it's books and coffee.
I love that place.
Yeah, it's
a lot of great, a really good selection of books, and I love going there. It's just very quiet and peaceful.
Yeah.
Also,
wait, before we talk about books, I need to talk about my book.
Oh, okay.
Cards of Life: Finding Your Winning Hand. We're talking about events, and I always seem to forget my event. My event, our book launch, our book signing. One of my production assistants is here, and she is one of our co-authors, Brianna Gilden. And we have all these other phenomenal co-authors. It will be March, Lord Jesus, June 4th. at the Holiday Inn downtown from 5:30 to 8:30. We're in collaboration with the Centennial. You can purchase a book for $20 and get your book signed. We'll have some of the co-authors there. You also can purchase a book on Amazon. Just know that the proceeds will go back towards the program with Soaring Eagles Youth and Family Services, my nonprofit, and for us to continue to do the work that we are with the at-risk youth here in the greater North Tulsa community and beyond. So again, Cards of Life book signing will be June 4th from 5:30 to 8:30 at the downtown Holiday Inn. We will have light hors d'oeuvres there, a nice program. It's going to be a great time to get together, meet the authors. We're going to have a panel discussion. We're going to have games. We're going to have door prizes. We'll have a lot of great fun. I know you're going to be there, Jennifer, right?
Of course I'm going to be there. I'll be there. I'll be there before everybody else.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ready to meet all the authors and get my autographed signatures.
Mm-hmm.
Also, in the event news of the 1921 Race Massacre Centennial Commission, they have a event calendar as well that's available. They have events starting as early as May the 22nd, and it will go through, all the way through Juneteenth, really. But what is it with is it the weather today? The words are like jumbling. Like I'm just like, I can't get my words out.
It's all just
But yes,
so
stuff. We have the calendar for the Centennial. There's a lot of great events. So you can go to Tulsa2021.org for all the events that are going on that day or that month, that week, that all that is happening. I'm not sure what is happening with the words today, y'all.
It's the weather. It's
Can we start
gloomy.
over? Can we stop?
Stop, take a deep breath.
Go all the way back and just start over.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, it's your show, so let's go, girl.
We're going. We're doing it. It's okay. It's okay for us to make mistakes. I think we live in a world that it's saying that we have to be perfect. There's no perfect person out here. There was only one perfect person that walked this face of the earth was Jesus. We should give ourselves rooms to make mistakes.
Yes.
And we do not pronounce a word correctly. That's okay. We don't live in a perfect world, and we shouldn't have to put so much demands on ourselves to be this perfect person. It's okay. I think people need to know that you can make mistakes and you can bounce back up and keep it moving.
Yeah. I think it's just it as you said, you have to know you gotta have grace for yourself. Like you can make some mistakes.
You can make some mistakes.
Just keep moving. But today we have a great show in store for you guys, and we have one of the Dream Team guys that's going to be on the call today, Purple Heart Mark. He is going to be sharing his expertise on marketing. We're so excited about it. I'll tell you that Dream Team, they're out of Atlanta, right?
Yes, they are out of Atlanta, I believe. I know Savon is in Atlanta, but I think Nadia is in New York. They're all over. They're all over. Yeah, and
they're making such a huge impact with what they're doing with that Dream Team. So I tell you, if you're listening in, definitely stay tuned in because we got some great information that's going to be delivered by, I like saying his name, Purple Heart Mark.
Purple Heart Mark.
So when he gets on, I have to find out what is the
Purple Heart, because I know usually the Purple Heart is you receive that when you're injured in war, like in combat, from what my husband said, because he was in he wasn't in combat, but he's in the military. So usually Purple Heart is, wounded soldier. But yeah, we will find out. We don't want you to go anywhere. We don't want you to touch that dial. You are listening to KBOB 89.9 FM here with the Real Life Real Talk show with Prima Donna Braddock and Miss Jennifer Brown. We will be back. Don't you touch that dial. Don't you go anywhere. We will be back and to talk to Purple Heart Mark about how to increase your business through marketing. All right.
Advertise in the Tulsa Black-Owned Business Guide. It's a monthly publication reaching all of Oklahoma and beyond, giving exclusive content about your business and many businesses that are connected to you. Full page and half pages are available. Purchase and artwork are due on the 25th of each month. Visit us online right now at www.tulsabobn.com for more details, or email us right now at tulsabobn@gmail.com for pricing. If your credit starts with a 3, 4, 5, or 6, this is for you. Did you know that it's costing you to have bad credit? You can't get qualified for that house or apartment and you're paying high interest rates, along with paying high car insurance, and it may be costing you that job that you really want. What are you waiting on? Take more of a holistic approach. Pick up the phone and call the Credit Shiro at 832-642-1554 or text CAMP to 726. With 13 amazing services, we restore and repair generations to come. Once again, call the Credit Shiro at 832-642-1554 or text CAMP to 76626. If you know better, you do better. Only the Credit Shiro can help you to save the day.
Hello, Tulsa. This is Janetta Tolles with Sunday Dinner and More by Janet, your weekend soul spot. Every Saturday and Sunday from 11 a.m. until 4 p.m. We're located 531 East Apache in the historic Apache Circle Center. Of course, during these times, it's carry-out only, but you can call 918-951-5143. That's Sunday Dinner and More by Janet.
Can't fool myself, I don't want nobody else to ever love me. You.
Okay, we're still Senate Code 3.
North Star Security and Private Investigation provides over 35 years of experience to ensure your security and investigation needs are met. Our officers are CLEAT and state certified. If you are seeking employment, stop by our website at www.northstarsecurityandpi.com. For details on quotes and employment opportunities, call today at 918-248-6592. That's 918-248-6592. North Star Security and Private Investigation.
Hi, I'm your host, Prima Donna Braddock.
And I'm your co-host, Jennifer Brown.
And our radio show is Real Life, Real Talk, a talk show for sharing relevant information to help women win in life.
You can catch us every Thursday from 2 to 3 p.m. on KBOB 89.9 FM.
Welcome back to the Real Life, Real Talk radio show, where we are sharing relevant information to help women win in life. Hello, and welcome back to Real Life, Real Talk. Like we said, we have a special VIP guest for you today. And before we bring him on, we want to talk about the festival that Miss Jennifer is, I guess she's helping out with, and we're trying to bring in some vendors. We need more vendors. And yeah, so if you guys want to help out and become a vendor, please contact Jennifer. And I'm going to pass the mic to her as she shares more about the North Tulsa Festival that will be held on the 5th of June.
Yes, so this festival will be hosted, of course, by KBOB Studios, as well as Not Forgotten Children. We will be hosting a festival here June the 5th at the studio with a great lineup of musicians like Tony Mason, Charlie Red, and Full Flavor, Faye Moffitt, Wall Street Band, and Keeping It Real Band. It will also be hosted by our own Mr. Ramal Brown, Hometown Heat. There will be appearances from the Juice Radio Show, as well as Who Do You Think You Are? And there's a whole nother lineup of local artists here in the Tulsa area. Now, one of the great things about it is we're going to have vendors that's going to be out there. Our vendor marketplace, we have a lot of great vendors that's going to be lined up for you to come out and shop and support, as well as food trucks. So please take that Saturday off. Make sure you give that time to the community here at the KBOB stations. A lot of hard work is going into the planning of this festival because we want to be able to give you something that's going to be great. We know that there's a lot of things that's going on within the community, and everybody's putting their love on it. But KBOB here, we are putting a lot of love in making sure that the community is able to come together, enjoy, and just be able to fellowship. There will be free hot dogs for the kids and all that good stuff. Kids zone, everything. So come out and enjoy with us June the 5th from 12 p.m. until.
Yes, and then we, as they said, that KBOB Community Radio is sponsoring this event, and we just want to share with you who KBOB is and the wonderful shows that they have here. The visionary is Bobby Eaton. As he says, we tell stories our way. We have the Juice Radio Show that is head up with a bunch of great, awesome, amazing young people. They air from 6 to 8 o'clock every Thursday here. And we have, of course, your own Real Life, Real Talk here with Prima Donna and my fabulous, amazing co-host, Jennifer Brown. We come on every Thursday from 2 to 3:30. Then you have the Two Dog Sports. Help me out with this one, Jennifer. Are they on Mondays? Tuesdays? Okay, they come on Tuesdays. World One Development come on every Wednesday from 1 to 2 o'clock. Dale, Mr. Groove Taylor, I want to say on Sunday.
He's on Saturdays.
2:30
to 5:30.
Okay, and Bishop Melvin Cooper is on Sundays in the morning. Jazz with DJ D-Mac.
He comes on Sundays.
Yes. The Stimulus is on Monday from 12 to 1. The Health of a Nation is on Fridays from 12 to 1.
Yes.
And then
in her show
is on every Sunday from 6 to 7 p.m. And Coupling with the Carlins.
Yes.
Every Friday from 4 to 5 o'clock. We have a great buffet of shows.
Can't forget Mika in the morning.
Oh, Mika in the morning. Mika in the morning. She's at 7 o'clock in the morning, I believe, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Yes.
Mika in the morning. Yes. So please tune in, support us. We're community radio. You can tune in with us, KBOB899.com, or come to the Facebook page. We do air live on KBOB 89.9 FM. Like I said, we have a variety of great shows. If like our pastor says, if our show is not your cup of tea, we have a variety of other shows.
Yes.
Oh, we forgot to mention the Bobby Eaton Show. His show comes on Mondays and Wednesdays. Wednesdays and Saturdays. Yes. So we forgot about the visionary, the Bobby Eaton Show. Again, if our show is not your cup of tea, you have a great selection to choose from. So without further ado, I am very, very excited and happy to bring this gentleman on as our VIP guest for the Just Talk segment. Real Talkers, we've got an important show for you all day today. We're talking and calling this Just Talk. So what is the Just Talk segment? This is a segment where we're bringing in a community, and me and Jennifer is just talking. Then we bring in our VIP guest who brings information and highlights of their profession and how we can better ourselves in business, personal development, wherever it may be. Also in finance, we had Savon come on our show where he talked about how to improve your credit. We had Nadia, as Savon called her, the real estate, Beyonce of the real estate. You want to get into real estate, increase your income. So now we're talking about marketing. If you have a business, how to increase your marketing advertisement on IG, Facebook, and all the other social platforms, social network platforms. Today's guest will be sharing how to increase your engagement on your Instagram platform and how to market your business effectively. On the phone today, we have the digital entrepreneur, financial strategist, credit coach, and wealth builder, Purple Heart Mark.
Oh, I love that name. So, Purple Heart Mark is also the founder of the Dream Team, the Purple Heart Mark Marketing and Melon Money Moves, which focuses on providing financial services and educations to minority with a huge focus on African Americans. In 3 months, y'all, he grew from 3,000 followers on Instagram to 6,000 followers.
Yes.
Woo, we need to hear how he did that. So, welcome to the show.
Yes,
VIP
welcome.
guest,
Yes.
Mr. Purple Heart Mark.
Hey, Mark. Welcome. Are you there with us?
Hey, good afternoon.
Hey. First thing, people kept asking me, his name is Purple Heart. Did he serve in the military? So that's the first question I want to ask. Like, I've been asked that a lot from people who's tuning in.
No, not at all.
No, you didn't serve in
He's like, no.
So where did the Purple Heart come from?
So it's a long story, but the short version is so I had some friends they called the Purple Heart History. The Purple Heart, people usually get it as like an honorable discharge in war.
Mm-hmm.
So, for us it meant like loyalty. It's also a color of royalty. So, it was kind of like a brotherhood. So that's kind of where it came from. They're no longer together, but that meaning still strong for me. So I just kept it and ran with it.
Okay. Yeah, I had a lot of people asking me about that. Was he serving in the military? I said, I don't know. I think so. I'll ask. Well, thank you for clarifying that. Now, listen. Me and my girl here, Jennifer, both have businesses, and we can both agree that we are like the dummies to social media network. Like we've heard now, TikTok is the way to go. Everybody's on TikTok, and me and Jennifer just got to look at each other because we're so archaic. We're like, okay, so how do you do this? I remember we were trying to do the not Facebook Live. I think it was IG Live, and we were trying to just give a shout out about our show. We just look like two blind fools. Just
I feel like we were like the Golden Girls. Like,
we're like the Golden Girls.
I
was an age is really, telling on me. So help sisters like us who seems a bit intimidated with the IG, the TikTok, and then you have Snapchat and Facebook, and it goes on and on and on. So
well, listen, I'm a little bit embarrassed because he tagged me in a post in Instagram today, and he had music, and I was like, let me send him a message and see how you add the music. I know that's terrible, but oh my gosh, I just don't do IG very much. So.
Yeah, it's a new age of social media, of marketing now. But before, marketing used to be print stuff off and mail it.
Yeah.
Just not, snail mail, but that's not what it is. So help us to get our life, Purple Mark, Heart Mark. Help us to get our life. Where should we start, or persons like us?
So with Instagram, like my focus is like Instagram. I know, like I agree with y'all said with TikTok. Like it's not for me. Like that's another generation, if you ask me. But I actually just found my own coach, so I may start getting into TikTok. But right now, it's a no for me. But it's the same thing with like anything. You want to start with finding like your market, your target audience. So who are you trying to target? What are these people into? What times would they usually be active? And one of the things that I had got from one of my mentors is he said that we are our ideal customer. So that really hit me like a ton of bricks when I heard it, because I'm like, dang, like I've been like marketing all wrong. Like I really am my ideal customer, because I know how I would work with somebody if they were to work with me, and I would want that same, that same thing in return. So really knowing yourself is like the first thing when it comes to marketing online. But then just for like basics, if you don't have a business account on Instagram, like that's already holding you back. So they have different profiles. You have a business profile and a personal profile. And all it is just going into your settings and switching your account to a business profile. Now you're able to see more data behind what's going on your page. From there, you'll be able to see things like, when are your followers more more active, like what times are they online, the best times to post for certain days. You can see how many people interacted with different posts. So it's a lot of data that you can look at, and if you're really serious about your marketing, you can, do different analysis on maybe a weekly or monthly basis and compare, how different posts are doing and see what you need to do, what's working and what's not working, and then whatever is working, kind of take it up a notch.
Wow. What got you into this?
Working with rappers.
Oh, working with rappers.
Like rappers are lazy. I just say that. Anybody in music, they really feel like, they should be able to post their music and people should like it and they go viral and that's the story. But that's never the story. I mean, even with any entrepreneur, nobody ever sees the groundwork that people put in. So, really, like a lot of the stuff I used to do, it kind of is the stuff that everybody's saying you should do now. And I was too young to even realize that I could have made a whole career out of it. But, just like sharing different posts for friends, like that's how I really got into it. Sharing their music, trying to get people to their shows, and I was doing all of this for free.
Oh, wow. So you were volunteering your services. Wow.
Didn't even know it was a service.
So you mentioned something about your Facebook, how you can change your Facebook settings. Could you break that down again?
Okay, so on your account, if you got a personal account, you will go to settings, and let me just make sure. So mine is already set up as a business account, but I believe you go to settings and you go to account, and it should give you the option to switch to a professional account. And then you will just follow you will tap business and follow the different prompts that they give you. Now with a business account, you're able to make Instagram ads. Like I said, see those different analytics. You can see the percentage, the ratio of male to females that follow you, the age ranges. You can see best times to post. All of that information is there. We have a business page.
That's good. So, Mark, I know it seems like technology is just moving so quickly. And I hear a lot now because I feel like I'm very familiar with Facebook, but I hear a lot now that Facebook is really not the best place to market now. Is that true? Because I've heard that a little bit. Is that true?
To me, it's personal preference. Like Facebook, don't get me wrong, Facebook is where everybody is at. I think my focus has been on Instagram just because I like the challenge. Mm-hmm. But Facebook owns Instagram, so it's kind of like one and the same. They kind of like work in cohesion together.
Okay.
But Facebook is like a larger community because it was first.
Okay.
So really, depending on like your target audience, you will decide what medium that you use. Like if you looking to reach people that are between 18 to 23, most likely those people aren't really going to be on Facebook.
Oh.
They're going to probably be on Instagram and TikTok.
Okay.
So now, you would determine that based off of who you're trying to reach.
Wow.
Okay, so the Instagram, a lot of people seem to float over there to Instagram now instead of Facebook.
I think.
I'm sorry, you got cut out. Can you repeat that?
I'm sorry. It seems like a lot of people I've noticed are bringing their traffic a lot more on Instagram instead of Facebook. And I see a lot of great marketing, like people sponsoring some of their products on Instagram. And I know Facebook is still there, but I've just been seeing much more following on Instagram.
I think because to be real, like we're in a vain world, and Instagram was really created for visually appealing things.
Yeah.
So, on Facebook, you could drop a comment. You could drop a post and make a full paragraph. You can't really do that on Instagram. You can, but people aren't looking for it. And now Instagram is developed from a more visual, like image thing to people want to see videos. So if you're not doing anything video related, you're kind of losing out on Instagram right now, because that's what their algorithm kind of caters towards, showing more people your post if you're posting video content such as Reels, especially Reels right now, because they're trying to beat out TikTok, because that's like their biggest competition outside of maybe Clubhouse. They're trying to beat them out because they did the same thing with Snapchat. When Snapchat came out, people were flocking to, Snapchat. Their Instagram came out with the Instagram stories. So when people were able to use Instagram and, do the story thing and not even need Snapchat, eventually, really you don't hear people talk about Snapchat anymore.
So what is Snapchat for exactly? Is it just pictures? Is it just filtered pictures?
Snapchat was like, that's another one I didn't even go towards. But it was more so like, do you remember Vine?
Yeah.
It was short. People would do short videos on it. Just like your Instagram stories are set up. It's like you could do 15 seconds, I believe, for each clip.
Oh, okay. I have Snapchat from the recommendation of my kid. He's 11, so I don't know if I would even use Snapchat for any reason. But I have all those apps on my phone, and I also have TikTok. And my child is on TikTok on my account more than I am. And I believe our production assistant, she's like the TikTok queen. And he's always on her account when she's live. And he'd be like, it ain't even my mama, it's me.
Yeah, TikTok is real popular with like the younger kids, because they like it was really like I said, it's video, and a lot of dance and stuff came on there. So people who are like in music, they really were over there first, because a lot of artists, their songs go viral just from TikTok dances.
Oh wow, that is true.
That's one way to use it. If that's the field that you're in. But I've been hearing, and like I said, I'm not on TikTok, but I've been hearing that it's been real good for business owners too. Like if you can find a way to get people the information about whatever your service or your product is and make it entertaining, it's doing real well for people. Yeah. And their ads, you can buy them at like a cheaper rate from compared to Instagram and Facebook.
Yes, I've seen even older, seasoned people on there advertising their business on TikTok. And one lady in particular I've been following is she's Dr. V. She lives in England, and she's been using TikTok a lot. Another skincare product, Urban Skin RX, they like sold out because someone just talked about their skin product, and they just sold out tremendously. So I'm like, okay, TikTok seem like people are racing towards there. Now let's get back to this word algorithm. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Algorithm? Can we break down algorithm? And for those like Jennifer and myself, we put ourselves out there, our algorithm is not that great when it comes to our business. Now we put our business out there. I think, what was last week? Mind your business. That was, our topic last week, mind your business, learning how to, to increase our business and be more knowledgeable how we can market our business. So help us to understand algorithm.
So, algorithm, to break it down, it's kind of like you probably heard it in like math, right?
Mm-hmm. No, so I didn't. I didn't hear it in math, to be honest. No, I didn't. That's not a word they used back then. I graduated years ago.
Like division.
Mm.
So it's kind of like a calculation. So the way that your posts perform on the social media platforms, they take all the data, and it adds up to like the results of whatever your results. So if you are, for example, like the algorithm on Instagram, they favor video content. So if you post more video content, they'll show your content to more people versus you posting something that's kind of infographic. An infographic is just a post that just has words on it. So they'll show that to way less people than they'll show, video content. So you get more views, and so you get more eyes on on your post based off of following what the algorithm likes.
And so here you were able to do this in 3 months. You grew from 3,000 followers on Instagram to 6,000. Is that just with the algorithm, what you post?
So not just what I post, but also it was a number of different strategies, and my goal was to try to do 10,000 by June, but life happened and I haven't really been on there that much. But I was doing something I call it the 3-2-1 method. So I would find people bigger pages on Instagram that were kind of similar to what I post. Mm-hmm. And I would go on their page, I would go to their most recent post, and I would find people who commented on that post. So those people that commented, I would click on their page, and if they were private, then I wouldn't do this. But if they were a public page, I would click on their page, and 3-2-1 is 3 likes, 2 comments, and a follow. So I would like. I'm sorry, let me step back. So I will go on the page of the person that's, has a bigger page following than me. I'll go to their most recent post, and I'll find active people on their page. So once I find somebody that's active, their page isn't private, I would like their most recent pictures, 3 of their most recent pictures. I would comment on 2 of them, and I would give them a follow. Now, I set up my page that if people followed me back, they would automatically get a DM from me. So the website that I use to do that is called Gram2, Gramto. It's like $9 a month now. It used to be $5. But I'm able to set up an automated DM that goes to new followers. So when people follow me, I'll automatically engage with them. So that does a couple of things for me. So the people that you DM and talk to the most in your messages, those are the people that whose stories you'll see the most on Instagram. So I'm trying to build, a relationship with the new people that are following me instantly. And I also know that they'll be interested in the content that I post. So because they came off of a page that was similar to mine. So now I'm creating a relationship with them and potentially getting people that will go and like my post without, trying to tell people, hey, go like my post.
Now, how can one hire you for their services? How can one get you hired and follow you and connect with you if they would like to hire you to help them with their marketing for their business?
Oh, that's a good question because I actually don't do it for other people.
Oh, you don't? Oh,
no, but I plan on it in the near future.
Okay.
But I'm always down to give people, advice, tips and stuff like that. Oh, so right now everything is just free advice,
Free advice. Yeah, I had someone contact me, DM me and was saying, hey, I can get your followers up to 10,000 followers. And I thought about you. I said, well, no, I'm going to talk to Mark.
No, you ignore those people. So what they do, there are things called bots, and Instagram doesn't like this type of activity. So they'll notice it, and your engagement on your page, you really won't get any. So they have something called being shadow banned. And basically they will ban they say that they don't do this, but they do. They'll ban your post from being seen by that many people if you have spammy behavior. So spammy behavior could be following too many people at once, commenting on too many profiles, or commenting the same thing on too many people's profiles. You could DM too many people. So anything that's kind of like robot behavior that's not human, like.
Oh, wow. Well, thanks for letting us know. One of our loyal listeners, Galinda Porter, thank you as always for tuning in to Real Life Real Talk. She says tips are great, Purple Heart. Mark, please DM her. So she's going to be reaching out to you. So you said you haven't yet. So just kind of putting it out there that there could possibly that you could possibly help persons like me and Miss Jennifer that needs help strategizing our marketing and getting much followers and people to come to our page. But you also are a financial strategist and credit coach and wealth builder. Do you have a contact information for those who wants to connect you in those areas?
Yeah. So anybody that wants to contact me, of course, can find me on Instagram at Purple Heart Mark, or they could text me the word credit to 216-340-9235. And just the idea of what I'm kind of working on as far as the social media aspect, I actually finished an ebook. I'm just going back over it and making sure it has everything in it that I want. But it's kind of like a basic how-to for, a lot of things I talked about today. And then I also explain my 3-2-1 method in detail. And I actually have links to like the websites that I suggested using for like automatic DMs. You just don't want to do too many things automated on Instagram because they'll see that as robotic and non-human behavior.
Yes. Can you please repeat the number? We have a listener asking for you to repeat the number.
That's 216 340 9235.
9235. Okay. Are there any last closing thoughts you'd like to share with our listeners?
Just remember that any social media platform is all about building relationships. So I say just use it how you would like if you were going out to an event. If you go to a network at an event, you talk to somebody, you actually build a rapport with them and then you exchange information. So you can do the same thing on social media so that way you're not looking spammy and, just try to build relationships with maybe 10 to 20 people a day. Somewhere something small. I mean, people look at that like that's nothing, but over time, it can go to a lot. And 10 people over the span of 365 days, I mean, that's 3,650 people. So, that's natural relationships. That's natural relationships that you actually took the time to build with. I mean, when I was in music, we used to have a saying that they used to say that you only need 1,000 true fans. So it's not always really about the numbers. It's about how many people actually rock with you. If you got 1,000 true fans, you could drop something that you could drop a product or a service or anything that's $10, and that's $10,000 right there.
Wow.
So you do that 10 times, you got $1 million. I mean, $100,000 for the year. And most people want to make 6 figures in a year, right?
Right.
So that's an easy way to kind of break it down.
Yeah.
I like that. You only need 1,000 true fans. That's good. That's something I'm gonna walk away with. I remember my mom when I was growing up, she would say, "Stop saying everybody's your friend. You only will have like 2-3 true friends." And you're right about that. That's because everybody
Yeah, my
isn't.
parents said one. They said you're gonna make one true friend in your whole lifetime.
Yeah, this is so true. Well, we thank you for being our VIP guest and stopping on through, calling us. Where are you calling us from, Mark?
I'm in Cleveland, Ohio, but I'm actually in the process of packing up, and I'll be moving to Atlanta in like a little bit over a week.
ATL. So you'll be over there with Savon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bringing the dream team all together.
Bringing it together. Well, it's been thoroughly wonderful having you here, sharing advice, sharing your nuggets and gems here with Real Life, Real Talk. We definitely want to stay in contact. And I know you said that you ain't charging nobody for this marketing, but I don't know. I think you need to rethink that because Seven, he really boosted you up about that and how great you are in that area. And listen, me and Jennifer need services like that. And we would much rather, get services from persons like you who really knows how to, the whole algorithm and social media and everything than someone just want to just take our money because we really don't know what's going on. You feel me? You don't have a lot of honest people out there.
Yeah, you don't. I'm like I said, I'm gonna work on that, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated on that.
Hey, me and Jennifer could be your first clients. Just putting it out there.
For sure. And once I have this ebook ready, I'll definitely make sure you guys get a free copy.
Yes, thank you very much.
You don't gotta worry about that.
Oh, thank you.
It breaks a lot of things down.
Yes. Oh, one of them says, help Real Life Real Talk and her P31 business, LL graphic design event. And she's also from Ohio. I think she's from Youngstown, if that's correct, Linda. She's from Youngstown. Yeah, she says Youngstown girl. She's from Ohio as well, one of our listeners. But it's been great.
Okay, that's about an hour away.
Is it an hour from you? You're in Cleveland?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, she's a Youngstown girl. All right, thank you, Mark, for stopping on by, and definitely have to have you back on the show. And yeah, me and Jennifer are serious about that social marketing, so we will definitely be in touch with you on that.
Well, thank you for having me, and next time you want to do anything, just let me know. I'm ready.
Oh, absolutely, all day. We got you guys in our Rolex. I don't even think they say Rolex anymore.
It's not Rolex.
Rolodex. Sorry, not Rolex. Rolodex.
We're not gonna go that ancient now.
Rolodex. But you know what? I need to say Evernote, because Evernote is a notes where you save your files on the cloud. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna say we're gonna have you in our Evernotes. That's
Evernotes.
Yeah. Have you heard of Evernotes?
Yeah, I heard Evernote.
Yeah, we're gonna have y'all in our Evernotes. That's ever. We're gonna have you in our Evernotes, so we can always have you guys' information. This has been great. Thank you, Mark, for joining us today on Real Life Real Talk. And we'll be in touch. All right. Hey, so if you're listening here, you're listening to KBOB 89.9 FM here with Real Life Real Talk, where we're helping women. We're sharing relevant information to help women win in life. Listen, I have my girl, my co-host, who's always come with it, and she's going to talk about Jen Serves, and I'm excited to see the information she's going to serve us today. And we're about to go to our commercial break. Don't touch that dial. We will be back. You are listening to KBOB 89.9 FM. Hey, thanks, Mark. We'll be in touch.
Okay, thank you for having me.
Okay, all right. Bye.
Bye.
How to order chicken wings. Number 1, find a good wing spot.
I know a wing spot, Max Wings.
Number 2, decide if you want a combo or if you want to order a la carte.
Huh? What's that?
Well, combos come with chicken, veggie sticks, fries, and a drink for a discounted price. A la carte means that you order each item separately.
Okay.
3, decide if you want bone-in, boneless, or cauliflower wings, and then determine the delicious flavor you want on your wings.
I didn't even know cauliflower had wings.
You learn something new every day. Have you been to Max Wings?
Yep.
Max Wings is located at 782 East Pine Street in Tulsa. We're open Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come to Max Wings, home of the dry rub fries.
North Star Security and Private Investigation provides over 35 years of experience to ensure your security and investigation needs are met. Our officers are CLEAT and state certified. If you are seeking employment, stop by our website at www.northstarsecurityandpi.com. For details on quotes and employment opportunities, call today at 918-248-6592. That's 918-248-6592. North Star Security and Private Investigation.
If your credit starts with a 3, 4, 5, or 6, this is for you. Did you know that it's costing you to have bad credit? You can't get qualified for that house or apartment and you're paying high interest rates, along with paying high car insurance, and it may be costing you that job that you really want. What are you waiting on? Take more of a holistic approach. Pick up the phone and call the Credit Shiro at 832-642-1554 or text CAMP to 76626. With 13 amazing services, we restore and repair generations to come. Once again, call the Credit Shiro at 832-642-1554 or text CAMP to 76626. If you know better, you do better. Only the Credit Shiro can help you to save the day.
Searching for ways to grow your business? Or perhaps you would like to invest in Tulsa's African American community? The Black Wall Street Chamber of Commerce is a great place to start. The Chamber was created to serve and increase the visibility of needs in our community. It is an umbrella organization for local businesses, the Tulsa Juneteenth Festival, BWS Black Women in Business, and the Grassroots Economic Development Fund known as BWS The Power Group. For more information about the Black Wall Street Chamber of Commerce or to donate to the Power Group, visit bwschamber.com.
Hi, I'm your host, Prima Donna Braddock.
And I'm your co-host, Jennifer Brown.
And our radio show is Real Life, Real Talk, a talk show for sharing relevant information to help women win in life.
You can catch us every Thursday from 2 to 3 p.m. on KBOB 89.9 FM.
Welcome back to the Real Life, Real Talk radio show, where we are sharing relevant information to help women win in life. Hello, and welcome back to Real Life, Real Talk, where we are sharing relevant information to help women win in life. Now we're going to switch gears. We just had one of our VIP guests, Purple Heart Mark, who shared with us about how to increase your algorithms on social media for your business. And he just, he set some really nice, wonderful gems and nuggets for golden girls like Jen and I, who have absolutely no idea about that, but we're learning because we know that the social media network is constantly evolving and it's growing, and we need to keep up with the new information out there. But as we just kind of switch gears here, we're now at a segment, Jen Serves. And so I'm going to pass the mic to Miss Jennifer Brown, my co-host, and she's going to share with us what she's going to be serving today.
She said she's going to pass the mic to me. So now I got the mic.
Yes.
So today at Jen Serves, I'm just going to be speaking on the power of your words. So I wanted to share what I believe is an insightful message about the creative power of your words and their ability to create and construct your future. We know that our words, it carries it like an enormous power. And I don't think people really truly understand just how powerful they are. So my segment today, I want to share a video. And if you are listening, just take the time to listen to the video and let it sink in, because it matters in what you say, how you think. If you want to live a life of abundance, if you want to live the life that God has promised you, your words are important. So Pri, if you can go ahead and start the video. The title of this video is How Powerful Your Words Are.
To become your reality. Your words, mixed with your beliefs, blend to become your reality. What you speak over your life is what your life will become. If you're always talking about how you're stuck where you are, how you can't find a way to get out of the situation you're in, how you never get any luck, how you'll never be wealthy, well, you're right. You'll never have those things if that's what you say and that's what you believe. If you don't believe it, you won't even try to get it.
Instead of saying, I don't know how to do it, say, I am committed to learn how to do it. Instead of saying, I always procrastinate and never get anything done, say, I am going to find something that matters to me more than anything, and then I am going to get the job done. Instead of saying, I'm a failure, say, I failed. I've learned the lesson, and when I become a huge success, that failure is going to make for one hell of a story. Instead of saying, my best days are behind me, say, my best is yet to come. Instead of believing others are born lucky or with special gifts, know that you are capable of anything. Know that you can study and commit to learning from great people. Know that you can become a great person in your own right. Every day, look yourself in the mirror and say, I am a great person. I am a kind person. I am strong. I am capable of anything. I am growing more each day. I am committed. I am determined. I have no limits. I can have the health and the body of my choice. I will have the health and the body of my choice. I can have the wealth of my choice. I will have the wealth of my choice. I do deserve abundance. I am worthy. I am more than worthy. I can make a huge difference in others' lives. I will make that difference. Gandhi once said, your beliefs become your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits become your values become your destiny. When you start blending your beliefs and your words together, they become so powerful you can move mountains. You are the creator of your destiny, and it starts with the words you speak into your life. Speak positive things into your life, strong things. Speak love and happiness into your life, and you'll notice more love and happiness. Speak good of others, and you may see more good from others. Speak your dreams into existence. Believe your dreams will become reality. Act and live as though they are, and they soon will be. Muhammad Ali said he would be the greatest, and he became the greatest. He had no doubt in his mind. That is the same level of certainty you should speak about your dreams. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am wise. Opportunities are everywhere. Money flows with ease. Joy is everywhere. I am attracting such amazing people into my life. I am blessed. I am surrounded by blessings. I have more than enough. I am full of energy. I am strong. I am fit. I am such a positive influence to those around me. I have amazing friends. I am abundant. I am constantly growing my income. I am constantly growing myself. I am constantly getting healthier, stronger, and fitter. My relationships are getting stronger every day. More love and joy every day. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but your words can shatter your dreams. Your beliefs, thoughts, and words will, I guarantee you, determine your destiny. Whatever you believe is your limit, is your limit. Every day, look yourself in the mirror and say, I am a great person. I am a kind person. I am strong. I am capable of anything. I am growing more each day. I am committed. I am determined. I have no limits. I can have the health and the body of my choice. I will have the health and the body of my choice. I can have the wealth of my choice. I will have the wealth of my choice. I do deserve abundance. I am worthy. I am more than worthy. I can make a huge difference in others' lives. I will make that difference.
Daily affirmations are helpful because they reprogram your mind, your thoughts and beliefs. Some of the most successful people on earth practice daily affirmations. If you're doing it consistently, every single day, in the morning before you start your day, you will begin to develop new beliefs, and your life will start to change before your eyes. If it's not natural at first, if you feel like the words aren't believable, stick with it. The goal is to feel as though you already have the things you want. As you speak the words, feel as though you are already that person. Whatever words work for you, write them down. Your own affirmation, and read them every day. That's the key. Repetition and feeling the words. If they get old, freshen them up to something more powerful and meaningful.
Wow. Like how powerful is that? Like, when I think about that, I think about how important it is for you to speak life into yourself every single day. Your words are so important. And when we think about it, like your subconscious mind, when you think about your subconscious mind, it is always listening to what you're saying about yourself. And the things that you say about yourself, it becomes law. And a lot of people don't really truly realize just how potent and powerful their words are. And so I wanted to share that video today because we're hearing a lot about manifestation. We're seeing all the videos about people saying, I'm manifesting this car, I'm manifesting this house. But if you really truly understand manifestation, you will understand that manifestation really is not about money. It's really not about all the materialistic things. It's about the abundance and the peace that you have. When you manifest peace and joy and love and relationship and connection, the money will come. But you have to change it with the words that you're saying. Your words are so powerful. And I want people to understand that you have to make a conscious effort every single day to get up and say the right things. You have to make sure that you are thinking the right things every single day. I know it sounds easier said than done, but it is a powerful thing. I say it and I share it because I'm living in the midst of it. I've been speaking affirmations over my life. I made a conscious decision back in 2016 to just shift my thinking, to shift the things that I say about myself, and just really live the life and in the abundance that God really has for me. And my life has not been the same. I'm living in the midst of that which I've manifested. And that is to be in a place of peace, not worrying about the money in my bank account, not worrying about my health because I'm in good health, not worrying about the people that I have around me because I pray for good people and good connections every day. And so I'm living in the midst of it. And so what I would like to leave you guys with today is that when you realize just how powerful your words are, you will guard every single word that comes out of your mouth. I feel like I want to say, and my name is Jennifer, and I am complete.
And you learned that from the Clubhouse. I am Prima Donna, Jennifer, and I yield my mic. I'm Prima Donna or Jennifer, and I'm done speaking.
I'm done speaking.
Yeah,
But yes, your words are powerful. So please understand what you say about yourself. It matters. It constructs your future.
Great word. Great word. Your words are powerful. We hear that in the Bible. There's life and death in the power of the tongue.
Absolutely.
You can bring life to what you want to happen, or you can bring death to it. If you dream to be a successful business person and you just keep speaking death as far as, oh, this doesn't happen, oh, I never can get a break, you're constantly speaking death over that, and it cannot flourish. But if you continue to speak life, it can help but grow.
Yes. And I always like to share my personal affirmation, because one of the things that people always talk about is speak affirmations over your life. Affirmations do work because it gets into you. It changes the things that you say. I actually go to sleep listening to affirmations, not at no loud tone or anything like that. I turn it down really low because science has proven that when you're falling asleep and you're going into the state of sleep, the affirmations, when they're going, it's getting into your subconscious.
Yeah.
So if you're saying I am powerful, I am great, it's getting into your subconscious.
Right.
And so my affirmation that I share, that I say every single day for myself, and you know this, I love saying it and I love sharing it.
Say it with such power, sis. Go ahead.
Woo,
Go
yes.
ahead.
I am a happy, healthy, wise, multimillionaire entrepreneur, motivational speaker, and philanthropist. The blessings of the Lord maketh one rich, and he addeth no sorrow to it. I will be a good steward over all the gifts, the talents, and opportunities that God presents me with every single day, and relationships. My obedience will take forth generational blessings, and it will bless my children's children's, children's children's, children's children's, children's children's.
Generation to generation to generation.
Yes.
Love it, sis.
Absolutely.
And that is our segment with Jen Serves. She was serving positive affirmation, positive talk in your life. So what you dream about, you want it to manifest. And I want to just piggyback and just kind of continue with this conversation because she didn't know what what I was going to speak about. And I know this is Ask Pre. And well, one of the questions is I always am asked, like, how did you end up doing what you're doing? And that is with teen girls and counseling and everything. Like, how did you know that you wanted to do this? And honestly, I don't know if I did know. I just knew I wanted to feel like I mattered as a teen, and I wanted other girls to feel like they mattered as a teen. And that's where it came from. So I took some nuggets from the late Miles Monroe about leadership. And for some of you guys who may not know, they did a story on me, which I'm quite honored. Tulsa people selected 12 influential women in Tulsa in the role of leadership and what leadership meant to them. But many times I think we get it misconstrued between leadership and vision. And what is the difference? And leadership, your purpose and your vision. So I like to really break this down with your purpose and vision, because with your purpose and vision, it's, to me, is part of the formula to become an effective leader. Let me say that again. You really have to fine-tune your purpose and your vision. Purpose gives us your general description of your overall calling in life. Me, it was my working with kids, teen girls. My purpose was, I want to work with teen girls. That was my purpose. I want to help teen girls. The vision statement, that if you have a 501c3, this was something that they said, you need to have a vision statement. You need to have a mission statement. And what is the vision of the overall company of the nonprofit? And so the vision statement is a very precise description that has a specific emphasis and definable boundaries. With a vision statement, you develop goals and objectives that will enable you to fulfill your vision. So you have to have goals and objectives. So my goal here was to help teen girls to dream with their eyes wide open, despite of the circumstances that they may come from. I say despite of the unwarranted circumstances, because for me, my unwarranted circumstances growing up in the foster care system. And there was times I stopped dreaming. There's times that teen girls stop dreaming, that there's not even a chance for them to be successful. So that was my goal. My objective is to say, hey, yes, you can, regardless of what the narrative looks like in your present life. Vision must be based on right motivation. Right motivation. Now, I've heard people who have come to me, Jennifer, and I've got so many referrals that like, oh, I was told to talk to you and I want to start a nonprofit. But what I've noticed is that it's more so of to get show for themselves.
Yes.
And not really the true purpose and vision. Now, let me help you guys. I never had a desire to have a nonprofit. I knew nothing about 501c3. It is a lot of hard work. It is. So trust and believe. I like working smart and not hard. Although I am a hard worker, I just don't like to add other stuff on my plate. But if I have to, I will. And as I purposely started my Girls Teen Summit, and it was growing, it was getting a lot of high notice. People was asking me about the 501c3. So now my purpose and vision turned into a nonprofit. And I always tell people, actuality, they say, do you always want to do a nonprofit? And I said, no, I didn't. I really didn't know much about it. But actuality, it was birthed out of my Girls Teen Summit because I had a purpose, I had an objective, and I had a vision. And because of that, Girls Teen Summit was birthed. So the vision must be based on the right motivation. All the leadership derives from essence and context. Again, we're talking about character. What is your true character, your essence? What is the essence of starting this and your vision? What is the essence and what is the context? My context was teen girls. What is the story? What is the story behind your vision? My story, as people know, my story is growing up in a foster care system. That is my story. That is my story where people just some people just threw me away, and told me I couldn't do anything. That is my story. That is the essence and the context of my vision. Does your vision improve, enhance, and help humanity? I can honestly say by having one young lady going to Harvard University, several other ladies who got accepted into Harvard and other Ivy League schools finish in high school. One finished high school second in her class because she at one time didn't think she was going to finish high school in the 9th grade because she was dyslexic and her mom didn't finish high school. And she just didn't think she had a winning chance to finish high school because she said, I'm not smart enough to finish high school. I said, as long as I'm working with you and on my watch, you're going to finish high school. But not only did she finished strong and she finished second in her class. Nice. So that is what we say here. Does your vision improve and enhance and help humanity? Is your vision and purpose only benefit you? Then you're not operating from the right leadership position in your life. If it's only benefiting you, then you're not operating in the right leadership position. If you're doing it because you want to be seen, if you're doing it because, again, you want to be seen, I can't even say anything else. If you're doing it just so you can get noticed and all that, then it's not going to flourish. Leadership will always result in advancement, progress, development, enhancement, improvement, protection, and security in humanity. So let me share more about that. Leadership, for me, once again, I just saw these teen girls who needed some direction, who needed to see other professional Black women who was dealt a bad hand in life and learned how to find a winning hand and that they can succeed. I wanted to show these young girls other options than the options that is in their social context in which they're raised in. As one girl I often talk about who says she wanted to be 16 and pregnant, and she said, I'm never going to let her live that down. I said, no, ma'am, no how, ever. And thankfully, she did not become 16 and pregnant. But she said it's because she saw what her social environment offered and she thought this was it. And I wanted to give them other options, other ways to be successful and to live their life other than being knocked up with one baby after another and living off the system. So that was what I wanted to develop and do, and was able to do that. And then also because of my consistency and being persistent in what I love to do, my purpose, the vision was to help others, because there were some people later on in my life that took my hand and helped me. Dr. Vanessa Weatherspoon, who's my mentor. I love her to life, held my hand and never let it go. I wanted to pay it forward. And because of that, once again, I didn't have no alternative motive for this. Again, I just had a purpose and a vision to help young teen girls. And because of that, being named Woman of the Year, having my own radio talk show, that is what it means by that you will be in advancement. Rewards will come to you if you do it in the right place. Now, I just wanted to share some things from my leadership with the article that was written on me. And about me, I should say, and about leadership. And what does leadership mean to me? Because again, I feel like you need to have some of these foundation, really know your vision, really know the purpose. And when you have those purpose and vision rooted, you have a good, strong foundation. And then you're able to operate in a healthy leadership. My leadership, again, came through counseling and came, doing the Girls Teen Summit. And now the Real Life, Real Talk radio show. And this role has taught me the importance of, and I often say this, emotional intelligence and being a proactive instead of reactive. I'm going to say that, being proactive instead of reactive. We always talk about the situation, but we're not being reactive not being proactive with it. We're just reacting to what we see, but we're not being proactive to make it better. They kept talking about that we have a high incarceration rate amongst women here in the state of Oklahoma. Okay, what are we doing so they won't be incarcerated? Let's be proactive. Let's reach these teen girls before that prison system does. That was my idea. Leadership is not about being a boss or a dictator, but modeling the behavior you need for your team to learn by coaching and encouraging, motivating, and backing your team up with new ideas they have for your organization. Now, this is something that's real and people don't understand about with leadership. They want to be a leader. They want to have a title. Again, I never stepped into this place of the founder and CEO of Soaring Eagles, the creator of Growth Teen Summit. It was not something I just wrote down on my vision board and say, I'm going to do this. Literally, it just fell into my lap. But when that fell into my lap, also leadership, I needed to take the role of a leadership. But being a leader can also be lonely. People can say untruthful and hurtful things at times, and you are not able to respond or react. When I've been lied to, mistreated, or misunderstood by individuals, I choose not to retaliate because of my position in the community. I instead choose to silence hate to show love. Now that's pretty hard for, I'm sure, with other leaders, because you always, it's just a reaction that you want to take to just constantly defend yourself. But your action will speak louder than your words. It's what I've always said. Leaders are not quickly intimidated by another person's gift or talent. Leaders must always be optimistic and flexible, willing and able to cooperate with different kinds of personalities. Leaders should not take things personally, because this will hinder how effective you are in your positions. And lastly, I want to say leaders must always must allow some things to just roll off their back without reactions. Leaders should be flexible and understanding, taking the time to see things from others' perspectives. Leaders should know they cannot avoid conflict. It is inevitable. But how we respond is the true test. Leaders must rely on the grace they have to be fearless and lead with confidence. And that's my segment for leadership. What true leadership is and how we need to incorporate that in our lives. We need to have some of those as our formulas, knowing your purpose and knowing your vision, and then asking yourself, are you taking this leadership role are you taking this leadership role, and is it for the flesh, for you to be seen, or is it to really to help? Are you adding to helping the situation? Are you hurting the situation? What is your real reason of taking a leadership role? Because honestly, sis, there's people in leadership, I'm like, y'all don't need to be in leadership. You guys need to sit down. Don't need to sit down, get some healing in those fragment areas in your life, because what happens, it spills over.
Yes.
And you can't keep a good group. And the one who exemplifies good leadership is Chick-fil-A.
Mm-hmm.
Each one of them, they show good leadership because it starts from the top on bottom.
And those kids that work at Chick-fil-A, they gonna run the world later on in life.
Yeah, and they're in because they're getting some good coaching.
Yes.
Good coaching. And to be honest, that's the type of model I want to run my organization as. I believe in treating people with kindness, with respect, and being flexible and listening to them. I'm not saying that I'm trying to be walked over, but in order to be a good leader, I don't believe in being a boss. I believe in being a leader.
Yeah.
And being a leader, it takes away being that dictator, but you are quick to listen and slow to speak. And when you listen, you have a stronger team backing you up and working with you.
Yeah.
That is my segment today. Leadership.
All right. Come through. Leading with Pre.
Leading with Pre. Yeah, that was a good one. Leading with Pre.
That's really good.
Yes.
Yeah, I know as you talked about the like the nonprofits and people starting the nonprofits. We have so many of them out there.
Right.
And I think about nonprofits like I think about the churches. You know how you have all the churches,
Jesus.
and the whole intent is to help help the hurting and the community. Yet you have 35 churches on one block in the most impoverished, crime-ridden area. And it makes me wonder, like, what is your leadership like? Why are you guys not, coming together and collaborating and making a difference, as a whole?
Right.
But, that whole leadership part in nonprofits, you definitely have to be careful. You have to have that anointing to do all of it, because like you said, some of the wrong people are in leadership. They have the titles, and that's all they want. They just want the title and the authority to push people around, and it does nothing but cause problems. So
that's true.
Great segment, Pri.
Thank you. Like I said, we have some great events coming up for the next 2 weeks. Stacey Abrams is going to be at Fulton Books and Coffee. There, Onika, my sorority sister, Onika's shop, and that's going to be on the 27th, I believe, from 1 o'clock. I think it starts at 1, and she's going to be there. Instagram Live, please support. We have all these other events that's happening. What's happening on the 28th, like the next day, Jennifer?
So I did find out where the Black Wall Street Legacy Festival will be held. It's going to be, the main stage is going to be near OSU, the OSU Tulsa lawn. So where we normally have the Juneteenth festival.
Okay.
That's where that's going to be hosted.
And then if you miss Stacey Abrams on the IG Live, you're at work and you're unable to make it, I believe she's going to be back with us on the 31st. She's going to be with us on May 31st. She's going to be at the One Oak Field. Yeah, she's going to be at the One Oak Field, and I believe that starts at 6. But she's going to be there. We also have the economic development that's going to be on June 1st. Starts at 10 o'clock, ends at 3, and that's going to be at the Cox Center. Again, my not real life, because good Lord Jesus, the Cards of Life book signing will be at the downtown Holiday Inn. Put my book up, Holiday Inn. We have 16 incredible co-authors. All of them won't be able to be there, but we'll have enough there. You guys can get your books autographed, purchase some books from them. These are some great stories. I'm super proud of them. Again, it's going to be on Friday the 4th from 5:30 to 8:30 at the Holiday Inn downtown. We'll have a nice program, panel discussion, light hors d'oeuvres. Please contact me at 918-739-8336. And then we have the festival the next day, Jennifer.
Yes, the North Tulsa Community Music Festival, which will be located at the KBOB stations at 1533 Norfolk Avenue. We have a lineup of great musicians that will be here, as well as vendors, food trucks, kid zones, all of the great things that you can enjoy within the community. So come out and join us, as well as participating in all of the events that's happening starting next week.
And we don't want you guys to leave the station. You're listening to Real Life Real Talk, KBOB 89.9 FM. We forgot to mention Left, Right, Left with Ball. Yes. Left, Right, Left is coming up. Soon after, he talks to amazing and great veterans and gives information out there for veterans, different services and resources they have for veterans here in Tulsa and beyond. And yeah, so that ends our show today. Real Life, Real Talk, the Just Talk segment. I love me some Whitney Houston, child. May she forever rest in heaven. We're leaving you here with I Believe in You and Me. Jennifer said some powerful words, said some things about, everything is in the mouth. Everything is what you say. You have to believe in yourself that it can manifest and it can happen. And then once you do that, you have to understand that leadership is about leading from a good place, a healthy place, having good foundation with your purpose and your vision. With those, you can lead with great purpose. You can be effective, and you won't have a high turnover. With people
You have
working
a
for you.
great following.
Great following.
Yes.
So we're leaving here with I Believe in You and Me, my girl Whitney Houston. You've been listening to KBOB, Real Life, Real Talk here on 89.9 FM. I'm your host, Prima Donna Braddock. And I have my wonderful co-host, Jennifer Brown. Peace and blessings to you guys as we meet again next Thursday from 2 to 3:30.
Deep inside, can't you see that I believe in you and me?